Goons, bringing you the news. You don't have to like it. We are the Garden of the Goons. Hey! Garden of the Goons. We never say what you assume. You don't have to like it. We are the Garden of the Goons. Hey! Garden of the Goons. We are the Garden of the Goons. We're back.
Good.
Yay!
It's nice to see Mark Normand over here.
Were you singing?
I'm
Tyler
Shane
Childers?
Gillis. I'm going for Shane Gillis.
Okay.
Shut up. What'd you say?
Were you singing Tyler Childers about my belt?
Yeah, you said my buckle makes impressions.
Yeah, my buckle makes
on
impressions.
the bottom side of my belly.
Yeah, like I said, I'm in my own house. The jeans without a belt are the equivalent to their sweatpants.
No, they're not.
No,
No.
no, it's just wrong what you're doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, these are my comfy jeans.
Yeah. Still got a belt on, don't you?
Still got a belt on.
Yeah.
You guys
Same.
just don't understand how free I feel right now.
I think
Without the
I think
confines.
you need to get better belts.
I only have one belt.
Okay. All right.
Had it for a long time. Been a hell of a belt.
We're taking advice from a guy with one belt.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
Is it leather or nylon?
It's leather.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really form fitted to me. It's nice. I've been through. Don't take this the wrong way. Every hole of it.
That belt's been run through.
It's been run through. We've been all the way to the max, all the way down to the minimum. I'm floating near the last hole right now, which is nice.
Just flirting with
It's
it.
enough.
Flirting with that last hole.
There's such a thing as too much hole talk, and a fella ought to be aware of it. Dude, that thing though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a mind fuck.
Yeah. Kind of.
Oh, little 3D printed doodad.
Yeah.
Get you some mushrooms, play with that for 6 hours.
Yeah.
Is that something you do
It's
often?
a bit much,
It is a bit much.
but it's frustrating.
Have you figured it out yet? How it works?
It's like a Rubik's Cube from hell.
I was just trying to figure out.
I almost got away from him.
Yeah, it's hard to hold on to it.
Yeah,
It'll-
it's hard to activate and like hold. At the
Wait,
same time.
does it become a sphere when it's
Yeah,
closed?
it's
it
a
goes,
sphere.
If you can get it that far, that's the sphere is the hardest part to get it and keep it.
Yep.
Okay, I see.
The two biggest pieces of it look like
But then you
boobies.
go the
I
other
like
way.
that.
And it's,
They,
They do. They got it.
oh, hey,
Yeah.
I want to
Pretty cool. Yeah.
Anyway,
where did you get that little
Dave
doodad?
at work brought that in. He was like, I knew you'd like this.
somebody
And I was
3D.
just
It's 3D printed, right?
yeah. He buys a lot of those little metal puzzles. Like
Yeah.
you got to get shit apart.
Mm-hmm.
There's a bunch of those running around the shop.
I don't like those.
Well,
I'm not good at them.
yeah, some of them are fun. Some of them are like I'm gonna kill myself if I can't get this. But he brought in a I'll call it a medium-sized treasure chest
Okay.
with a bunch of different like wild ones in there. And immediately everybody's just like, yeah.
Was it an actual treasure chest?
Yeah, it was an actual treasure chest full of
Can I see that
Stuff.
little thing, Bob?
left-handed.
Oh,
nice
got
shot,
it.
sir.
Huh? What a neat little.
Good thing
Dang.
we have video now.
Yeah.
Just
Oh,
a
look! It's like
bunch
a.
of grown
It's
men
like one of them
playing with a toy.
spitting
Yeah.
dinosaur things.
Yeah, it killed Newman.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Dilophosaurus.
Yeah.
Still why I don't go into porta pots.
Hold on to your butts.
Hold on to your butts.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah, one of his definitely one of his most underrated roles.
Yeah, for sure.
The fucking
Yeah.
cigarette bouncing.
Well,
on
the
his lip
amount of
whole
cigarettes he
time.
smoked during
Yeah,
that movie is impressive.
I think it was just one the whole time.
You think it was
Yeah.
the same one?
The same herbal cigarette.
You guys think
Herbal.
it was menthol?
I've got a feeling.
What?
Newport. What?
May they? Oh, well, they're not gone yet, right? We still have menthols.
Yeah.
As of
Yeah,
now,
sure.
okay.
They still exist. Yeah.
I think they were kind of getting looped into the whole vape thing.
Well,
there
now that
for-
Trump's back, I'm not
The,
worried
fla-
about it.
That's
the
true.
flavor.
Yeah.
I'm looking for
need
the
to go
price
with
of
the
it all
flavor
to
stuff.
start going down. Might
think
start
so?
smoking cigarettes.
I'd like to, I thought about that the other day.
It's like, you know what? Why not?
If they get cheap enough and I get, some sort of disease, I'm going full tilt boogie on cigarettes.
Probably shouldn't.
You don't think so?
No.
I just don't have any
Bad
desire
idea.
to smoke cigarettes.
I'd rather lose part of my face than my lungs.
Sure. Well, that's what I said. If I have something else, like get a disease or something else is wrong with me, like I'm
Yeah.
smoking all the cigarettes.
If you
gonna hit it.
if you get jaw cancer, then you'll smoke cigarettes.
Yes.
Okay.
100%.
I'm just making sure.
You've heard dry socket. I got a dry jaw.
So you have half of a jaw and the little
Yeah.
valve in his neck. Just collect the whole set.
Wheels on the bus go round.
What?
Yeah, never heard that
Yeah.
on the radio.
No, you don't always die from tobacco.
I like the old one. Where,
You remember that one?
sometimes they just cut out your tongue.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like the one where it's the two high school boys, and they're like, you know,
I bet you.
Yeah, I bet you do.
yeah, that was my fault.
his smoking.
And they're getting really close and whispering in each other's ears, and like their hands kind of touch. And then they go into the boys' room, and it's like smoking or gay.
That cannot be a real
I don't know.
advertisement.
I don't know if it is or not.
That
but it's
Exactly
hilarious.
Reed's dream.
that does actually sound pretty familiar.
Like
I feel
late '90s, that would have been totally fine to
I
make.
feel like that was. I feel like that was one of those truth commercials,
Okay,
but I don't know.
I don't know. It's hilarious.
Are you guys keeping?
Or gay.
I got
Speaking of-
teared up a little bit.
Disposable income to buy cigarettes
Sure.
with. You guys tracking on the no tax on tips or overtime
That went right.
getting past the house.
House. Okay.
Yeah. Almost there.
Yep.
Almost there.
And I don't know. So there's probably some other shit attached to that bill besides the no tax on tips and no tax on overtime. But like every single Democrat in the House voted down.
Really?
No on it.
Yeah.
Like what? I don't
Are you
understand.
saying they're not for the poors?
What I'm saying is they better have a good excuse
Sure.
as to why they're voting no on something like that. Like if they're saying like there's some other bullshit attached to it, when they try to, it's like, hey,
It better be bad.
yeah, we'll give you all this no tax, whatever, but we don't like this little amendment they added on here. Or
Sure.
whatever.
Well, most likely it's just because they hate him so much.
Well, yeah, that's
They're
what I
gonna vote
mean.
no matter what it is.
Like I know I'm sure they feel like they're untouchable or whatever, but like at some point, I feel like you have to answer to your constituents.
You got that?
Got it.
That like if you're on a swing state, which there wasn't very many of this year, they all went red. It's like if you're in one of those states and you're a Democrat and you're representing whatever, it's like and you're voting no to give me no tax on overtime and tips. Like,
Oh, baby.
you
I can't wait.
like
I will work so much
I was
overtime.
like I'm trumping so hard after that. It's like if you fucking it's like 213 Democrats or whatever it was voted no. It's like
Yeah.
fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
And I was listening to your podcast, the one you put in the.
Did you? Yeah.
I only got like 25 minutes into
It's
it.
kind of heavy.
well-
There's a lot of.
It was a little tough to get through the numbers of
Mhm.
it all, but it was good. But I was also just actually busy at work
Yeah.
yesterday. So
Yeah. They talk a lot about just the how tariffs and income tax might
Yeah.
work, and
the logistics and possibility of tariffs actually replacing income tax
mm-hmm.
and like getting rid of corporate income tax.
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
Those guys. It's. Did you listen to it at all? No, I guess not.
Goat.
What was it?
It's Tom Luongo. I really like.
It's
him.
gold goats and
I've
guns.
listened to that
Yeah.
before. I don't think I
Yeah.
listened. I may have listened to that episode, like unless it was super recent.
It's new.
Okay,
It's
then
came
never
out
It was
a
pretty
couple
good.
days ago.
Yeah.
But they talk.
Sorry, I was really focused on Timeline Earth this week. I listened to that episode twice already.
Yeah, dude, I've listened to it twice too. That's something you guys probably ought to hit up sometime. That's worth it. Long form dive into Bill Cooper.
Cool.
And, anyway,
It's awesome.
Yeah.
They starts out breaking down
when do you-
2001: A Space Odyssey
When do you guys listen to podcasts?
early in the morning before other folk are awake.
I drive to work. It takes me
Okay. Well,
anywhere from 45 to 50 minutes to get to work.
My
so.
drive
Really?
takes
Gay.
anywhere from 45 to 50 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Not on work. So like if
I
I
got
if
5
I
minutes.
if I don't have time at work to listen to podcasts, it doesn't happen. And
Like if I'm just at the house and there's nothing going on, I've got it in my pocket playing a podcast while I'm folding laundry or sweeping.
Yeah, I'll like put an earbud in, like cook dinner or whatever.
I do
yeah,
that
see,
too.
I usually I'll either have like some sports show on the background on the TV
You're the sports guy.
or music. Like,
Mm-hmm.
if I'm especially if I'm cleaning the house or the garage, like I'll put some music on, but usually almost never a podcast. I can't absorb anything from a podcast while I'm working on something.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
depends on what it is.
It has to be
yeah.
something pretty trivial.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was just I stayed in the shower too long the first time I listened to it. I was just like in the shower with the water running over me, having an existential crisis.
Oh.
I had one of those the other night.
That's my thinking place.
Did you have an existential crisis?
Well, no, I just got too
A
high.
shower.
But I was I got some gummies and had not tried them before and overdosed.
Overdosed.
Yeah. And by the time I got in the shower pretty late at night, like I almost convinced myself I was autistic. So I mean, who
I
knows?
hate when those gummies call your bluff.
Yeah.
Wow.
When the when the gummy goes from giggling to like I don't know what is real.
Did you say Israel?
Oh shit.
Huh.
That's funny. Yeah. Glad to know about that.
So what size of gummy
Yeah,
did
what
you?
were you looking at?
10 milligrams.
Allegedly.
Well,
Allegedly?
it's what the package says. It
This-
came from
That turned out to be a lie.
yeah.
It wasn't like Delta 8 or anything. It was
came from a real dispensary.
Okay.
So
Playing with fire.
10, really?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I'm kind of a cheap date now, I guess too. I took a tolerance break,
Yeah.
and boy,
Boy howdy.
Boy, howdy.
yeah,
And what a
One-
break it was.
one 10 milligram gummy will do it, and like 3 beers that would do it.
Went from 0 to 10 real quick.
From 0 to 10.
Yeah, yeah.
0 to tism.
Yeah. Apparently. Ism with the tism.
What kind of brand of autism were you leaning on in the shower? It was just kind of like
I bet it was the
could be anything.
the
like
non-communicative.
non-verbal.
Whichever.
Telepathic.
Me and the dog had a nice talk.
Yeah.
Right.
Become a savant. You just play the Wurlitzer like a.
I wish I was that kind of autistic. Oh my god, I'd be so much happier.
You like look at the keyboard and everything turns into numbers and an
Yeah.
equation.
like they say like they can like hear color.
Yeah.
Like when they hear a certain note, it flashes.
Been there before.
Color. Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Been there before.
have you? What do you? I've dabbled with being a savant. That'd be cool.
I had taken quite a break from the Mushy Boys until last Sunday. I was like, I'll just have a little bit of that. I was feeling a little stressed out. I was like, we're going to tone everything down. Incorrect.
Then you got that
Turned
little
everything
3D
up.
Then you got that little ball. And started looking
No, I was watching TV, and if you have just enough of those, like you can see all the layers, the depth of color, and like people's faces look like they're 20 layers deep. Like you can see
Yeah, they look a little
every
weird.
different color of it is its own layer, and they're not lined up right. So I was just like kind of hanging onto the couch,
Watching Navy
burping Taco
SEAls.
Bell, watching Navy SEAls, just like oh, I'm like whoa, it's like I'm there. I got PTSD from watching it.
Come out. I'm a combat veteran.
Got a little morale patch.
Season 1 and 2. 2 tours.
Yeah, I got two stripes.
Wow.
I would love to get you war medals for every shitty show that you've sat through. You could there's a short video clip of the guy with it looks like Eastern European military guy, and he pops his shirt and all of his medals bounce.
That's so awesome.
Yeah, it's like me.
He like kicks the jacket off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In slow mo.
Yeah.
I love that. shit.
Slow mo.
Is that RFK?
Sorry.
Worms.
So I went down a rabbit hole.
Oh man, wormhole would have been perfect, but
Go ahead.
yeah.
So we were talking about
Oh.
telepathy
Okay.
with autistic people. Like, if you guys listen to the telepathy tapes.
No.
Yes, somewhat.
So this connects. The wormhole I went down is, why is it illegal to talk to dolphins? It's against federal law to talk to wild dolphins.
Really? Yet another federal law I'm going to break.
You'd have to get you in the water first.
$100,000 fine
Because they're
For talking to 'em?
for
trustworthy.
talking to dolphins.
They don't.
How do they? Well,
They gossip.
Yeah, they gossip.
So this wormhole I went down, it's because people who are autistic, some have been known to have telepathic powers and can communicate with dolphins.
That's interesting.
And the dolphins will inform them of the civilizations living under the ocean.
Really?
This is a wormhole.
whoa.
A bit of a blowhole.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So,
Yeah, it's crazy.
so I guess I should ask.
Can you link some of this information?
Well, I was gonna say we should ask now. Where do you stand on underwater civilizations?
I have no idea. I was half asleep. I was watching.
Sure.
it. Yeah.
Sure.
Haven't really made my mind up.
Boy, that would take some pretty good convincing for me to.
It just kept going on and on. I was like, what is happening?
Well, you know, there was that lady in the 50s that built this house where there was waterways everywhere.
and you can fill it up like a couple feet or whatever.
Yeah, and the dolphins lived in the house with her.
Really?
And she was doing a study on how, human interaction and everything. But as we know
The dolphins
from science, dolphins are super horny
yeah, they got
and super rapey.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they might save you from that killer whale, but they may also fuck you to death.
Oh
So
it was
they
That's how Alex wants to go.
so
no,
they-
I really don't. I've seen their
so
schlongs.
apparently they have to apparently they have to ejaculate so many times a day.
they had to jerk
so
it off.
she had to jerk off all these dolphins every day.
I thought
and-
I didn't know there was multiple dolphins. I thought it was just one.
And
Oh,
like,
well, once the word got out.
Yeah,
but like that's why the study ended. I think it wasn't due to lack of information on what
She
they were
got
trying
carpal
to
tunnel.
achieve. A carpal tunnel.
Yeah.
No, it was just
Bestiality.
unseemly.
Yeah.
It's the 1950s.
it just turned into jerking off dolphins.
Your kid can smoke, but you can't jerk off a dolphin.
Yeah, have fun in Korea.
Yeah,
Holy cow!
I hear that was more of a vacation than
Sure.
Yeah, we've kind of been all over the place so far.
Yeah, really covered a lot of
If you're
bases.
still here, thanks. I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
It's a morning episode.
That's right.
We're all trying to find our
Well,
groove.
okay.
Yeah, it
They
is.
didn't know that
No.
I was drinking in the morning until
Yeah,
you
it
said
is a
that.
morning.
Well-
It's actually 8:30, and
No, it's
what?
not.
Well, if
I
you,
don't know what time it is, but it's not 8:30.
It's 8:30 somewhere.
It's
Yeah.
8:30 somewhere.
I'll say, yeah, it's not 11 o'clock yet. But if you do have too much shame, Eli can. I'm sure he can fix it.
He can just blur
Yeah.
the bottle out.
Turn this into a coffee cup.
Or a dolphin dick.
Just don't talk to it. Okay. It's illegal.
I'll try not. Yeah, come and get
Yeah,
me.
that's where we started. So yeah.
What if we find? I bet we could find somebody that has a dolphin, and we could go talk to it and then see what happens.
Do you guys have?
He
any-
his gears are turning. He's like, "Do I know someone with a dolphin?"
do you guys
All right.
have any fuzziness in your ears?
Just a little bit.
A little bit.
Okay,
just a little bit?
just tracking.
I thought it was the worms,
Yeah.
brain worms.
I thought it was that
brain
fuzz that I always have in my ears.
I didn't really notice it.
I cut that the other day.
It's fine.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Yeah, honestly, half the reason I go get a haircut is
Because I finger your ears.
because you finger my ears.
Ew,
Really?
gross.
It's $2 upcharge. One
kinda
Worth it.
Do you wet them down first?
A little bit.
Yeah,
Just
he whets me down. All right.
wets me down.
Usually his ears are pretty moist already.
Oh.
Here it comes.
Yeah, when somebody walks at you and
You know,
Oh.
barbers used to be dentists and ear fuckers.
The earfucker union didn't split until the 1950s.
Yeah. No, it lasts a little bit longer.
Did it? Okay. All right. You were telling a little bit piece of history earlier about George Washington.
Yeah.
You want to recount that again, maybe?
He died from an infection from bloodletting by his barber.
From the barber.
A barber killed him.
Slash dentist.
Slash dentist.
Barber surgeon. what
Slash
they were called.
surgeon.
Barber surgeon.
Yep.
So they'd pull
That
your
sucks.
teeth, cut your hair.
You
Cut-
get a bath.
How did the bloodletting work back in the day? Like they just
I think
cut
they
you?
just cut your wrists.
Yeah.
Golly.
They had, I think they had a little thing that they like rolled over your wrist and like put a bunch of little cuts in it.
Wow.
Well, that was I mean, leeches
Get the ghosts
were
out of your
something.
blood.
Leeches were a thing for a while.
I'm glad they started using cocaine to get the ghosts out of your blood.
Yeah.
Leeches were used to bring, like if you lost a finger or something, they'd put your finger back on, and then they'd put leeches on the other side. It would draw blood back into the appendage.
I'm just picturing somebody with no fingers and just leeches.
Leech fingers.
You know. Never mind.
Okay.
You're gonna talk about the 8-fingered man?
I was going to talk
Don't.
about a fingered man.
If it's a joke, I don't want to hear it.
He's
I don't want to hear it.
no, it's a real 8-fingered man.
Yeah.
Possibly a fan of the show.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
yeah, cliffhanger.
Okay.
I'd tell you.
8-fingered man. Comment
Yeah.
on the video because I don't want to talk to Grumpy Cat anymore. I don't like that guy.
Oh yeah. Whoever. the
Oh,
fuck
have you
that is.
interacted with some commenters?
Yeah. So
Did he comment back?
no, they're all too scared.
Well, you're.
I guess I don't
intimidated.
know.
Okay, if you're watching this and you see the Garden of the Goons comment, reply to you.
Yeah.
Don't be scared. Come
Yeah.
back.
Come
Come back.
Talk
please.
to
We got
to
a
me.
free seat.
It's probably Alex, but it could be any of us.
It could be anybody.
Probably
never
Alex,
know.
Yeah.
I try to monitor things, but
Oh.
nobody ever talks to me.
You think this video is gonna have the intro?
Mm.
Oh hell
Eli
yeah.
says.
All right, we're
Yeah.
gonna have the intro.
It's
Long
awesome.
or short?
Short one, probably.
Short.
Yeah, the one with just our nameplates will probably
Yeah.
be the one that we do.
Are you
Hell
going to
yeah.
release the lengthier one beforehand?
The long form intro will be coming out as just like a fun video,
Separate video.
Nice.
and I'm also gonna make a short out of it as well. 'Cause it's
Let's call that the girthy edition.
Yeah.
Girthy edition.
Girthy
Girth
version.
means more than length.
They keep
That's true.
telling me that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good thing I got neither. So I'm good.
What you got? What are you sipping on there?
Just a
Reed?
little breakfast drink.
I thought it was.
Nice tall glass of malt vinegar.
That's what. Yeah, that was the comparison I made just because of the lid. Like,
Yeah.
Go to
It did.
Long John Silver's and
That's Evan Williams Bottled and Bond 100 proof.
poof.
It's not malt vinegar. It's very good.
it's got a plastic cap. It's not good.
Whatever.
Why don't you hit us with a little review?
Okay.
Yeah, I need Reed's whiskey reviews like I need his fucking movie reviews.
Yeah.
Hey, it was pretty good.
Just don't talk about etiquette.
I
We're
really-
gonna
Yeah.
lose
Yeah.
subscribers.
What a fine beverage.
Anything else? How's the mouth feel?
Mouthfeel, it feels great.
Yeah.
I haven't had bourbon before noon for a while.
How are the legs on
good.
that thing? That's the only other thing I know.
They're long.
No, long legged.
I like them.
Long legged. Shoot.
It's very good. It's very good.
Okay.
There you have it, folks.
I'm excited. This is a warm up to the 1792.
This is.
It's a warm up.
Yeah.
Practice drink.
Well, because everyone knows you should try to dull your senses before you try something you want to try.
Eli says I should.
Oh yeah, do you?
So
You say you should drink.
we don't
whiskey
want to
before
get
you drink whiskey.
We don't want to get categorized
Uh-huh.
as gay again for bourbon etiquette.
Oh
yeah.
I saw that comment and I was like, "What the fuck?" And then I saw it was Steve. And I was
Yeah.
like,
He
"All right."
definitely he's getting a little mouthy.
He's getting a little mouthy.
A little
Yeah.
mouthy about.
Yeah, I saw like bourbon etiquette is bullshit. Unsubscribe. And I was like,
Unsubscribe.
"Oh, come on!" And then I was like, "Steve's Good Time Garage."
that's awesome.
My only response to that is,
Follow Steve's Good Time Garage.
Right.
well, "Yeah, actually, you should. Yeah.
You should because he's
It's a good time."
He's it's
a
a
good
good time.
time.
Not sure if he's uploaded any videos.
Well,
I don't know if
this
he has
is-
recently or
Let's
not.
call him out.
Yeah. I'd
Steve
really
uploaded
like him
video.
to upload some videos and get some of his photography going again.
Yeah. Yep. He's a good photographer.
Mm-hmm.
Close enough.
Photographist.
Photographist.
Cameraman. Picture boy.
Photographist sounds like some kind of
Doctor. Like a barber doctor type thing.
yeah, like somebody who does bad photos.
We'll photograph your asshole. See if you got any leeches down there. Sorry, it's part of the package. You bought the premium barber package.
Just kidding. It's not a leech. I just put some fingernail polish on my hemorrhoid.
A fake fingernail.
Ew.
Classing it up. Oh, no, I cried a little. Oh. Alex, let's see what you're pulling on the old gripometer there today.
Gripometer.
Yeah. Let's do this.
Okay. Feeling pretty weak today, guys.
You look weak.
Thanks. Oh, should I hold it up? Yep.
Yeah, I feel like
You
we
got it on? Are
we
you
need
ready to
to-
go?
we almost need to get a set of rules here, so we're all
You have to do that.
so we're all gripping it. I just want to make sure we're all gripping
114.6.
That's 114.6. All right.
We're all gripping it the same way. I want to see how Reed does it. I'm going to pay.
Yeah, he's got a technique.
he's got the technique.
Yeah, where
Yeah.
I'm stronger than you.
yeah.
No, it's
No,
technique.
what I'm saying is, if you do it the way, okay,
You've
just-
sat there
I'll
and
do
messed
it
with
how-
that thing.
117.8.
Okay, see
That's my morning grip.
that's his.
My morning
well,
grip.
you saw what he did there. He didn't. He did the regular straight arm technique. He didn't do anything where he was pushing or holding his
just-
hand or nothing.
Just grabbed.
what we're doing?
Yeah, I think we're just doing
Just
one hand.
Straight
Yoink it.
One hand, no
Yoink it.
special grip.
Oh, man.
What, he's got
Oh,
them barber
yeah.
mitts.
That might be good.
113.
Well, oh, okay.
Oh.
You cut a lot of hair this morning.
My wrist's killing me.
Yeah, if I just for the
You all
if,
right?
if we have to do this with our left hand, I will have to bow out. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
My thumb is fucked.
You got a bad thumb.
I do, but not on this hand. 117.4.
Oh, I win.
What'd you have? 17.
117.8.
Ah,
Mm.
hold on. 90. I coughed. I'll take silver.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Woody.
Hey, you're good.
Yeah. Jim pulling the 180 plus
That's awesome.
Thursday night.
That's
Was,
nuts.
yeah. Jim of Jim's Auto. He's strong as hell. So-
Jim.
Jim of Jim's Auto. Jimmy Jim.
yeah.
Jim.
Now offers tires.
Yeah. Yeah. He's doing tires.
I got some on order.
Yeah, he said he'd do free oil changes.
What? don't do that.
That was engine
Just kidding.
swaps.
Yeah,
Engine swaps.
yeah,
Yes.
engine swaps.
I actually went over there last night, got my oil changed.
Sure, you just didn't get your oil checked.
Oh,
Yeah, little
that a
dipstick
dipstick?
action.
Yeah.
They got tuned up.
Yeah, tuned up. Got your ass rotated.
Okay.
Anyway.
All right.
Oh, okay.
His child was down there
Yes.
for a little bit, and she's a bit standoffish. You know, I'm an
It's like her
intimidating
mother.
guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
But she came over there, and I was like, "Hey, pull my finger." She like looked at me. I was like, "Just pull my finger." She grabbed onto it, and I was like,
Did you actually fart?
"No, I don't fart."
Oh, right. Sorry.
And she
Wait,
thought it was
what?
hilarious.
We're
We're not covering this again.
We'll come back to it.
Yeah, we'll still come back to it.
So then the rest of the evening was her walking around to her mother
Pull
and
the
Jim and myself. It was like
Yeah.
doing this. And so all of our lips were chapped from making fart noises by the end of it.
Yeah.
Oh, did I tell you about I thought I shit my pants the other day?
Oh, here we go.
Okay,
Go
we're
ahead.
getting. This is the content we want.
Yeah.
Sorry.
This
No,
what
it
the
is.
peop- This is what the
It
people
is.
come
This
to.
is
Yeah.
what you show up for this, but
Yeah.
you're like, no dad jokes. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Well, it's just the barrage that bothers me. You
Okay.
can drop them in there.
Oh, that sounds like a turd joke.
Yeah.
It
let's
does.
let's hear your poopy pants story.
So I left the gym a little quick because I was like, I got to poop right now.
They not have a bathroom there?
No, fuck off.
They do. 100%.
I had to go to
Just
mine.
Go ahead and go fuck yourself. Walk that way till you fuck all the way off.
leave the gym to poop.
I go poopy.
That's how I know my workout's done. It's like, gotta go.
He can show up for 5 minutes.
It's never been quite that short.
Okay, go ahead.
But anyway, I hop in the car, which was almost a mistake in and of itself. Drive like a madman. Like it's like or prairie dogging all the way up the driveway.
Sure.
Just
Hedgehogging.
in, out. My underwear have to be polka dotted. And I pull up, throw her in park, jump out of the car, first step onto the porch. I feel myself just let go.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Like I felt it start, like I felt my cheeks push apart. And like my whole countenance, like if you could have had a camera on my face, it was just shame. And I just stood there on that first step, one leg up, one leg down. That was enough spreadature.
You've had a lot of words today. That
And
are
it
really
just-
impressive.
I like it.
For like, this is a 6-second. Luckily, fart. I
Yeah.
thought I was shitting until halfway through it. And I was like, oh, it's all air. And I just was like, oh, it was glorious. And then I just was like, gathered myself, went in the house, took a shower. It's great.
And you're sure you didn't shit?
I don't think so.
Maybe it came out clean and fell out of your
Went right out my short leg.
Yeah. Fell right out of your leg.
Paps took care of it.
Man, I worry about her.
Yeah.
I always have, but I've been I have been watching her more than usual. And it seems like every time I see her like in the yard, I look at her and she just goes she throws up and then eats it, and then I'm like, have a good day. But it's like almost every day that dog is sitting in the yard looking regal, like looking off into the sunset, and then she's just like, it's gross.
Eating the groundhogs, finally catching up with
Dude,
them.
she's gotten a lot of birds lately, and I don't know,
Oh,
I don't know where they're coming from.
Bird catcher.
Yeah, I mean they've always
Avian flu.
chased birds, but
yeah, but she's gotten smart.
yeah, I guess, or they've gotten dumb.
They're all weak from the bird flu.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
tired.
Hard birds.
Bodies are sore.
They soar.
Bird fever. Okay.
I had a fever. I was very sick.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 weeks ago now. I think it must have been.
You still sound stuffy.
Yeah, I'm still kind of like, you hear me hacking and coughing.
Dude, I thought you were gonna die when we went to lunch the other day.
That was the best I felt after that was like the first day I'd gotten over my sickness almost.
Well, we got tickled about something.
It was the 8-fingered man.
It was the 8-fingered man,
We were potentially becoming a 7-fingered man.
and I don't want that to happen for
No,
him.
but we
But
did.
we were speculating.
Yeah.
But anyway, we got. I thought they were gonna say something to us.
I was
because he was.
hacking.
I was laughing way too loud, and he sounded like he was dying. He was just like.
I was coughing very hard, and there was a lot of production.
Yeah.
As he was coughing,
Phlegm.
it was making me laugh harder because I was like, "This is great."
What is up with the 8-fingered man?
Yeah, we need to go back to this.
Well, it's a mutual friend of at least the three of us who has lost at this point 2 fingers.
Oh, okay.
And we're just,
Read
it's not funny.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
well, a third time.
But a third time, I'm gonna say it right now. If you're watching, 1 more finger, and there's no joke that's off the table.
So the 2 that are missing, were they gone at the same time?
No.
Oh,
No, these are
that's
2 very separate,
separate.
very different incidents.
So we're in the middle of lunch, and Reed, like, I'm talking to Reed about something.
Well,
and
I didn't realize he didn't know.
He just giggles about something. I'm like, what are you laughing about? He's like, well, I just thought about so and so just losing another finger. And I was like, did they? And he's like, well, yeah, they lost the second one, and I didn't know that. So then I was like, so wait, you were just giggling thinking they might lose a third? And then like it took off from there.
Yeah.
And I couldn't hold it back.
Well,
I'm sweaty from laughing.
So the last time a digit was lost, I commented because it was on Facebook, and I said one more down.
Yeah.
You know, it was like,
So then
we're just gonna keep
so then
rolling with it.
It turned into an idea of us like of a sketch show of how we can lose another finger.
not
man.
intentionally at his expense.
No.
Just the possibility of someone who like every week loses a finger.
That's what my coworker Dave
Like, oh,
is
not
always.
I think I literally think that maybe the podcast is going to evolve from not the podcast, but to some kind of surrealist sketch comedy show.
Sure.
I can see
It's
that.
I
already.
don't have a problem with that.
And Alex will never have a shirt on again.
Yeah.
Never.
My wife kept asking me, she's like, "Why don't you have a shirt on?"
Yeah.
I'm like, because they wouldn't let me put it back on after the
Yeah.
nail episode.
Well, it was one of your guys' idea to do that part of this.
I would rather Alex never have a shirt on.
I kind of like wearing shirts, except in the summertime.
fucking bad.
You'll see me in short shorts and no shirt.
Yeah, I can't wait to get the camera angle. It's just like
Yeah.
Going right up the pant leg.
Mm-hmm. Not much to see.
I sat and gum.
I might pull that. I might pull that stunt.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
that's not what I thought you were going
I'm
to say.
all balls.
Somebody was questioning me as to why I do the podcast, et cetera, et cetera.
Mhm.
And I was like, to hear Alex laugh. That's to make him wheeze until he
Boo.
starts coughing. That's why I do it.
That's why.
That's
why.
what it's about.
That's what it's about.
Well,
Great.
Sorry,
Let's work
I
on
didn't mean
that.
to get. I didn't mean to get like too real.
why
there
were they
or anything.
disappointed in what was happening, or
They
were
weren't
they
disappointed. They didn't understand it,
okay?
and that's
Fair.
and I think that's a pretty common thing.
Yeah, people
amongst
think way
that-
too far into it.
Yeah, what are you expecting? You know
Yeah.
me. What do you
Well-
think that I'm just going to turn into like
I think most people have more.
expectations?
No. I was gonna say more like a solid foundation for a podcast, like
Sure.
well, and
like a concept,
Like
that's-
whatever
that's-
Eli would like us to be doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And versus what we are
whatever.
doing.
yeah.
But like a solid idea of like this is what we want to talk about.
This is the way it's gonna work.
Yeah,
Not just hey, you want to go to Reed's and chit chat and record it.
right.
Well, and this also goes back to we'd talked about it in the past. Musicians are inspired by other musicians. Like music in general is not too terribly unique to itself.
So we're the inspiration for everybody else.
I know that
We make the music.
I know that we have been definitely inspired by Come Town
Oh,
and Timeline Earth.
Mhm.
And those are both podcasts that really aren't about anything.
They're born of insanity,
Yeah. So,
chaos.
yeah, chaos, baby.
And
Well, in
I,
our
chaos theory.
defense, whenever we
Call me Ian Malcolm.
before the first
I'm sorry.
video episode, we had like a script that we were going to go off.
We
of.
had some stuff. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Well, I'm
I
glad
think
you brought.
Sports Corner's the only thing that survived.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That was
and
good.
we can work these things back in.
Yeah.
I mean,
we just did Sports Corner, but we didn't. That was our combine.
Yeah.
oh yeah, yeah. I liked that idea though.
We can still do it
Yeah.
if you guys want to.
This week was the combine. Is that what you were talking about? Or
Yes,
last
it
week?
was this current, this last week. I think it might be going on today still, but it started on Wednesday, which I still really like. Sports Corner. I really like that the combine's still in Indy, and I like that like McAfee show was there this week, and he had like the Indianapolis better
Indians.
something whatever this yeah, the Indians. The city of Indianapolis owns Lucas Oil. It's not the Colts.
Right.
It's not Jim Irsay.
That's hearsay.
Hearsay. So he was like, it's cool to hear him talk up the city. He talks about like St. Elmo's, and the owner of St. Elmo's was on there, and like Harry and Lizzie's. That's like a step down from St. Elmo, but it's the same kitchen.
Oh
And he talks about like bars that I've been to, the Indy 500 and shit, and he's like really pumping up
The fountains he swam in.
the canal.
Oh, sorry.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
it's just funny
Little
to
sports trivia.
to hear him talk up Indianapolis so much. Like when you're like, oh, I've been to the Rathskeller, or like what random bar he mentioned that isn't cool.
The rat cellar, I call it.
Just a big
But anyway.
German bar.
But the combine being in Indy is cool, and it would be cool if it stayed. And that we should do a combine of a 40-yard dash, or like maybe a rifle accuracy test or something,
Sure.
and then something else that I would win.
Something else that I would win.
Something that I would be the champion of.
I would love to get to the point where we're sponsored by like the worst gun company ever, and we can go out and like shoot their like high. I would take a High Point sponsorship.
I was gonna
so
say that,
fast, but it would be so much fun.
I also didn't want to make a sponsorship plug right after you said that they
Yeah.
were the worst company.
Well, the
It'd
one
be great.
that's thought to be the worst, but maybe they're
Thought
not.
to be the worst.
Yeah.
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 We'll prove
Hit
otherwise.
us up, High Point.
It would be funny to like have the gun on the floor and like Alex is using it to like reach the top shelf of his kitchen or something. Yeah. This gun
Like a
has so many
stool.
because they're so fucking thick.
Yeah, they are.
They're boxy.
They're
Yeah.
boxy.
They're
boxy
boxy.
guns.
I've heard the carbine.
Oh, you got this. Yeah.
Carbine.
The 9mm.
Is it
carbine?
Is it carbine or carbine?
Well, it depends on where you're from. Around here, we're on the line. So if you say carbine or carbine,
I think I wanted to say carbine.
I'm a carbine man.
I'm a carbine
myself.
man.
So, but the High Point one.
Sure.
Alex
was-
would love to measure your treasure for his
That-
own pleasure. So
that one's bad, and
Yeah.
I've been giving
Yeah.
that to him since we
since
worked
we
at
met,
Spice Valley.
yeah.
I'm really sorry,
20
guys.
years
20
at this point.
yeah.
20 years. You got-
Major.
Sure. There's an A in there.
measure.
Ugh. You're saying it wrong.
Measure.
Yeah, you said,
Measure.
Measure.
Measure that.
Not
Major.
you literally cannot measure my rage right now.
Sure.
Also, cannot measure the tread on your Power Stroke tires.
Ah.
Yeah.
Flat
Man,
pan.
the sun keeps coming out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I see that.
Good thing you wore those sunglasses.
It'll come out tomorrow as well.
It is a good thing I wore my
Hey,
sunglasses.
JD, where are your regular glasses at?
Oh, well, I'll tell you. My regular glasses have been chewed up by my dog.
Oh, yeah.
I was
Where's your
wearing
backup glasses.
I was wearing my work glasses that have safety shields on them, and then I left those at the fucking gas station counter, and now I have my prescription sunglasses, which are I have to. I mean, I don't have to have them. I could be blind for this,
Sure.
but
I like you better with the sunglasses
I do
on.
too.
And I was going to compliment you on the side shields when we
Yeah.
got back here because
I don't hate wearing those.
No.
they stay. They're
You never know what's going to come flying at you.
well,
That's right.
right. So like whenever we're shooting or whatever out here,
Mhm.
I'll leave those on, and they stay on my face better. They don't fog up because they have like real old school like rubber nose pads on them,
Yeah, yeah.
and they stick
The
to my
good
face
shit.
better. Like they hurt eventually, but they don't. I don't have to worry
They
about
don't
them
slide
falling
down.
off my. Yes. So for active anything, like if I have my regular glasses on, like they're prone to, slide down the nose a little.
As a person who's had a 22 brass casing come over and go between the glasses and set right here, like, yeah, the side shields would probably be a good idea.
So I don't mind wearing those, but I left them at the gas station because I had too much shit.
The fine, highly paid folks at Revere's,
Yep.
will keep track of them, keep them
That's
safe.
exactly how he described them.
I didn't give him my name or anything. I just called him like, "Hey, did you guys find a pair of glasses on the counter?" Well, yeah.
Just now.
I'm
yeah.
like, can you please not get rid of those?
You're gonna go back and they're gonna be in
I was
one
like-
of those little cardboard boats
Yeah.
in the food thing,
Yeah,
like
they're
deep fried.
They're just gonna be deep fried. Can you guys please not get rid of those?
deep fried spectacles.
I need those. I didn't give. I was like, I have this podcast to record, so I have to.
Sure, yeah.
So I can't-
Sorry, I can't.
I'm really
come right
busy.
now.
And they're like, "Wait, are you JD?
I got are you JD Pissy Pants?
I love sports
Will
corner.
you sign my tits? You're a dude, man.
I thought I recognized you."
That's why we do it. That's why we do it right there.
So,
Some teenage boy at a gas station. Ah. Yeah.
But JD get slung.
Yeah, get some.
That's my little tagline.
Oh, brother.
Speaking of,
Yeah, go ahead.
well, I was
What the
was
fuck?
Q around for the Get Slung episode? Is that why that started?
Yeah, I feel like
Well, I got it.
he was part of the reason for it. Yeah.
Yes. He was gonna come down. I think yesterday or today, but he's having some more car trouble.
I offered to go get him tomorrow morning. So
Okay. Yeah, they were supposed to. Maxwell called me last night, and I talked to him about it. But they had to change the head on the.
hey, Eli, would you get me a beer?
Oh my god, you're such a bitch. They
He's not your
That's correct.
footman.
he had to change the head gasket on this Honda Civic.
Well,
And
apparently
whenever you do that, it's overhead cam, so you got to take the timing chains off and stuff. And
too good to me.
he either something happened putting that back together. He said he found a
The,
couple.
the valves were bent.
Yes, Reed. I was getting to that.
Oh,
I don't,
thought you didn't know that. I'm sorry.
well, shut the fuck up, and you'll fucking figure it out. Yeah, you better have some whiskey too. See, glad those trips to the gym are paying off.
I'll be in my corner of the couch, having a good time. If anyone needs me,
Go to your corner of hell.
He is mad today.
Yeah, he is.
Easily infuriated.
leaves his glasses at one gas station. Everything wrong in the world's my fault.
Watch out. He's been set off.
in the middle. Trying to explain why Q's not here.
I-
Valves are bent. So yeah, he's having car trouble.
Kind of child locks on this.
Once he's down, he needs to come on because I feel like we talk
Yeah.
about Q a lot.
He does need to come on.
Yeah.
He can take my place on Wednesdays.
Yeah.
There, look at that. You're doing it.
Oh shit. So I haven't seen you guys in person since this, but how was the episode with Zach?
Oh,
Lackluster.
lackluster.
I don't know
What?
about
Yeah,
Zach.
Zach is.
He might be a communist.
I did not realize that guy loved Kanye West so much.
He's obsessed.
Especially
Totally.
for a guy that is
Yeah.
very racist.
Yeah.
He loves Kanye West.
Yeah, he is a huge fan.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
He said that
He won't listen.
he
This
kept
far.
comparing Kanye West to Jesus, and I was
Yeah.
getting a little frustrated
There
by
was
it.
some.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It was kind of out of hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
That's
probably
awesome.
have to cut most of that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like fun.
The kids would say he was being a little out of pocket
Oh,
about
okay.
Kanye.
Nice.
Yeah. He said that 100 times, I think.
Yeah. Between that and he kept saying swag, and after everything he said,
Is all this true?
Dude, the first thing
far
he
as you
did,
know.
the first thing he did was twerk when he came
Yeah.
on. It was-
Well,
he twerked, and then he did the dab thing, and then he put the coyote on the table. It was like,
I was gonna say something.
I will say publicly, thank you, Zach, for the coyote pelt
that's a nice touch.
and the raccoon pelt as well.
oh, nice.
And the raccoon penis.
the raccoon penis.
Oh, you got one of the pickers.
Yeah, I got a pecker picker. Fuck. Yes.
Peter Piper picked a
pickled
pickled peckers.
Have you guys gone over the coyote pelt? Have you found the entry and exit wound of its demise?
He didn't point those out.
Oh, we should have done that.
Mm-mm. He just kept talking about Kanye.
Yeah, he,
Yeah.
Wouldn't, he wouldn't shut up about that.
Yeah.
Or
it felt
just ordered a bunch of shirts or something. I don't know.
Yeah. $25 a piece.
Yeah, we were trying to talk about how he hunts coyotes and
He's like, anyway, Kanye.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. it
Had
was-
Kanye lover on the side of his gun.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
It's great.
Yeah.
What a guy.
Yeah.
He's likable, but
Needs help.
yeah.
There's such a thing as too much, Zach.
Sure.
And we were on the line that night. For sure.
But then he came back for Bible study the next day.
But then he came back for Bible study the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All is well.
Man, my midweek is better than anybody else's midweek.
Oh, okay.
Just so you know. I'll fight you
Okay.
on this. Got podcasting on Wednesday night. Got Bible study on Thursday night. It's awesome. I love it.
But now it's changed.
But now it's changed.
Yeah, sorry.
It's okay.
We're in constant evolution.
It'll be all right. Yeah, we're getting.
Reed and I have a plan to get you out of that, by the way.
Well, I hope it doesn't involve me losing my job.
Sorry, it does.
It might.
That's exactly it.
If you guys would like to supplement my income,
We're about to write a lot of letters about things that aren't true to your employers.
Don't worry, JD. We got your back.
Re
We're here for you.
hey, good luck. The union's got my back. Good luck getting me fired.
We'll figure something out.
That one book I have over there, I'm gonna give it to him and tell him that it was on JD's bookshelf.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the union book.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
This is outstanding, and I love it. And there's a lot of caramel in it, and it's like candy in my mouth.
Ooh, I want to try it.
Yeah, it's real good.
Do we have
Hey,
any
would
more
you toss
Glencairns?
Jonathan a glass? No, just throw it at him really hard.
Combine.
Yeah, okay.
Combine, yeah,
Combine
honestly,
drill.
with your face.
not a chance I will catch it.
Yeah,
We
that
could-
is wonderful.
Eli's made
Oh.
such a great footman today.
I just thought of another. We could do. We could get some of those Russian zins
Oh yeah.
and maybe just see how long we could
throw
keep
this back
keep
at you.
them in.
Oh, that would be
That'd be a test.
that would be a test because I made it 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I was just like, this is
Yeah, didn't we talk about doing that at one point?
yeah. And we
was
also talked about taking melatonin
I said hi. Hi.
and finding out who would fall
Oh,
asleep first.
That's actually.
Oh, I would
still
have
a
won
great
that
idea.
today.
Oh,
I walked
yeah.
in, it was like warm in here.
mm-hmm.
As soon as I sat down on the couch, that swallows me.
You would have lost
Yeah.
that.
You would have. Yeah. The
I
winners.
just
I
kept-
still
I
think
just
I would
kept
win
going.
with no melatonin.
Yeah.
Take this away.
So yeah, we'll do another. We'll do.
Ooh.
We only have a little bit of time until like the draft comes up and the whole combine.
The draft. Oh.
Not that draft.
Okay, I was getting worried for a second.
NFL.
Go
I'm
fight
flat-footed and
Zelensky war.
ticklish.
The NFL draft.
The NFL draft.
To where the combine.
That's very good, isn't it?
It's very good.
It's gonna lose its.
Yeah.
We're getting bourbon.
For
Bourbon
being
beat.
under 100 proof.
Guys, can you keep it? We got a podcast going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys
It's okay.
doing the combine jerk off? over
No.
here?
Nope, we were just talking about some healthy
just-
competition, and you guys are over there.
Just some. Just trying to think of some content ideas for your podcast.
Here's the book.
How many flies does it take to?
Well, before we get too far off track with your shenanigans over here,
Sure.
Hurry up.
I wanted to do a little trivia round.
Ooh.
All right.
Are you guys down?
Who won the Christmas one this last time? Do you guys remember?
Oh, I did because I got beef
You did.
jerky. Yeah,
There
yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
very good.
Oh, speaking
And
of.
I got rid of those bells super fast.
Yeah.
Oh, do we have more of that up there?
I don't
Is there
know,
anything in
maybe-
that Ziploc up there? Right here on the
Right.
counter? Okay.
What's
well,
that?
leave it there for now. That's the prize.
Okay, jerky.
The rest of the jerky is going to be the prize for the trivia.
Okay.
Oh,
Has everybody had some?
Yeah, it's delicious.
yeah,
It is
good.
outstanding jerky that Jonathan made. Don't you?
Jerky
is he
bar.
gonna- Oh, there's
Yeah,
plenty of
absolutely.
it.
Try it. I think I may have pulled a half piece off in there.
There's
Just
a
don't
bunch.
don't take a full piece.
All right. There's three of you.
Okay.
There's 4 questions, so
Okay.
this should work out with a clear winner.
What's
Okay.
the how we screaming our answers?
What you're going to do is whoever raises their hand first
Which hand?
does not matter.
Okay.
Does not matter. Whoever raises their hand first, I'll call upon you, and
Okay.
you'll answer. Give
Okay.
me the correct or incorrect.
Yep.
All right. Is that enough rules?
Let her
Sure.
rip.
All right. Who is the 7th richest senator in the United States with an estimated $51 million net worth?
Bernie Sanders.
Wrong.
Chuck Schumer.
Wrong.
Ooh.
What's the bitch?
I have no idea.
What's the bitch from California? Pelosi. I don't know. 7th richest.
7th richest senator.
Can Eli play too?
Worth 51
He
million.
does not look like he knows
Can
either.
you
Oh,
give
I don't
us
know.
I guess could you give us a state?
That, or I can go to the next question, and then it's worth 2 points if you get it from that.
Is the answer the same?
On this one, yes.
Oh, okay. Let's go to the second one.
Okay. Well, all right. Who contracted polio at age 2, but unfortunately made a full recovery?
Yeah.
Go
Mitch
ahead.
McConnell.
Correct. 2 points to Alex.
Yes. The turtle man. I should have.
Turtle.
I should have
All right.
known. I should have known.
We're playing for second place now. After the Senate was stalling in 2021 on increasing the stimulus check from $600 to $2,000, whose home was vandalized, leading to a change of heart?
Mitch McConnell.
That's correct.
Hey, can I guess the answer to the fourth question?
That's not a great idea.
Okay.
Who used the Republican Party of Kentucky and the FEC to get a sports radio host taken off the air after that host publicly considered running for the Kentucky State Senate?
Oh no.
I have no clue on any of these.
Rand Paul. Thomas Massey. Mitch McConnell.
Mitch McConnell.
Mitch McConnell.
On it.
Hey, me and Alex are tied with 2 points.
Fuck.
He doesn't have another question.
Yep.
That's not entirely true.
Mitch McConnell.
Which senator looks like a turtle?
Can we
His
thought-
net worth is $51 million.
Yeah, imagine that.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's
Wow.
been a senator since 1985.
I don't like it. Doesn't matter.
Well, you know that there's an app that will let you like trade with like
Yeah.
whatever Pelosi's or someone. You can like pick someone in politics and track their like Wall Street trades or whatever
Yeah,
info.
he
is
has
public.
a shit ton of money on the stock market.
You can do what they do, and this one app that I've seen, they've made like $300 million off of just doing the trades that Pelosi's trading.
So when I was looking for his net worth today online, nothing past 2018 was like available. And I hate Googling anything right now
Mm-hmm.
because everything is the same, the exact same. In the Washington Post, like everything is like the Wikipedia and put into AI and slightly worded different. It's the exact same fucking shit, everything you click on. The first 3 pages of Google.
Yep.
So I finally found that what you're talking about, where
trading.
his last known net worth was like 35 million in 18, and they're estimating now with his holdings that it's around 51 million.
That's insane. And he
Um,
probably gets paid what? What's a senator paid? 175,000 a year.
Yes, something around there.
Now I had a little history. If anybody is not familiar with Mitch McConnell, born February 20th, 1942. So
1842.
happy belated. He was a boy for a while. Anyway, moved to Louisville, 1956. Graduated U of L, 1964. In 1967, went to the UK College of Law. Enlisted July 9th,
I like this part.
Okay.
2 days after taking the bar exam.
Enlisted.
As soon as he got to his post, was diagnosed with optic neuritis and discharged on August 15th.
So he was.
So he's a veteran.
he was in the military.
He's a veteran.
for a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
For a month.
Thank
He
you for your service.
practiced law during the day, taught politics at night, rubbed shoulders with a lot of
Gays.
the gays.
Probably.
Martin Luther King Jr., known homosexual,
Not a reverend.
Known homosexual.
and just kind of hung out with famous people until he himself was elected in 1985. He is the longest serving senator from Kentucky, the longest serving majority leader,
I thought he's from South Carolina.
and according to Wikipedia, an old and corrupt fuck. He announced on his birthday
Really?
this
Yeah,
past
it's official.
February 20th that he will retire.
Good.
Yeah.
Thank you for everything that you've done.
And if anybody needs any,
That's why we need term limits.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
if anyone needs any reading recommendations, that host of the Kentucky Radio
Yeah.
Sports Podcast, KSR,
Yeah.
what, Jones?
I don't know. You've told me about him before.
Yeah, he wrote a book called Mitch Please, and it details the last 30 years of Mitch McConnell's betrayal of the voters in Kentucky. So if you'd like to read that,
He sucks. He sucks as a person.
he sucks pee. He sucks
Poo poo.
poo poo.
Pee pee poo poo.
Sure.
Yeah,
Known dirtbag.
known dirtbag.
Known
I
turtle.
would like to do a little
Known turtle.
Can we go around the room and
Yeah.
do our best Mitch McConnell face impression?
Oh,
Alex,
boy.
would you start?
Okay.
Pretty
That's
good.
pretty good.
It's
I
not
don't-
bad.
This is
I got the chin
Now,
going.
Yeah,
I'm gonna-
JD and I, we got our beards.
this is
so you
Mitch
can't really
McConnell
see.
with sunglasses on.
Okay, it's
good.
All right.
This is Mitch McConnell with the beard.
Yeah. how do I make my chin disappear?
Yeah.
I think those were all very good, but
Yeah.
you're missing an important aspect.
Drool.
You have to look terrified and confused at the same time.
Wasn't
He was the one that got stuck on television.
Yeah, he just-
I was gonna say
They had to reset him.
yeah,
Yeah.
he had to replace his batteries.
They're like, oh, put him in some rice.
He's the worst.
Yeah, I forgot he had the freezing zone
Yeah.
out
Yeah.
moment on the TV. He just got there in front of the microphone.
His nurse had to get him off stage.
I'm just glad he recovered. I was
yeah.
worried.
Yeah,
Politicians
too.
are not supposed to be leaders. They're supposed to be public servants.
You work for us.
Eli looks like he's fact checking something. I don't know. It's not
No.
good.
There's
No,
Okay.
no, don't cut the Eli. No,
Don't
There's an issue.
no, it's just porn.
My phone put an overheat thing, so I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Oh, for that
Because
one.
all
It's
this
not-
manliness.
It's not that cozy in here.
Huh.
Unfortunate.
And this episode's on fire.
Before we get off the political topic, because we're probably going to talk about
Lost me at get off.
oh
Nice.
boy.
Nice.
more poop stuff or
Yep.
something. I don't know. I wanted to make a short appeal to the viewers.
Don't
if you,
appeal
if
to
you
them.
guys will allow me.
I was hoping you would.
All
Do
right.
you have a choice? Can I say no?
I'm going to look right at the camera, so because I'm talking to you guys.
That's good.
Hi, I'm Reed. Since not enough of you watch this fucking podcast, we don't get paid any money. So I'm here today to ask you to donate to an endeavor that's been near and dear to my heart for a long time. It's a dream of mine, and I think that it aligns with your views if you're still watching. And if we all come together, I think we can make it happen.
Kanye West t-shirts.
Only a small amount of financial support is needed for me to embark, if you will, on this endeavor. Around $3,000 should do the trick. It's just enough money for me to get a plane ticket and a rusty spoon to fly to D.C. and take Dan Crenshaw's other eye. Nobody messes with our boy Tucker like that.
Sure, he was talking shit on Tucker.
Wow.
Hot
Yeah,
mic.
he was.
Fuck that motherfucker, and he
Yeah.
needs to be not killed. That would be ridiculous.
Can
but take
they-
his other fucking eye.
Yeah, he was. What he said? Oh, I better not see him or something. He's the
His
worst-
hot mic situation.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
He said he's going to kill him.
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
basically.
Eye for an eye.
I mean, he's like full. He's full like,
Retard.
I was like, he's full. He's full FUD like Warhawk now. Right?
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
He's taken the place of John McCain.
he's been bought by Lockheed Martin or whoever.
Yeah.
Yeah, whoever.
or whoever. BlackRock.
Oh, the Jews.
Oh, there it is.
And we got that one in.
Dude, he gave me the thumbs up first. All right. Yeah, we're cooking.
I'm pretty sure I
we-
got pineapple
we
for
good?
that.
Are we good?
Yeah.
We're gonna be cooking.
Are we all walking into the stove?
Yeah. Yep. Shadrach,
Into the what?
Meshach, and Abednego.
Into the stove.
What?
Nothing. I'm proud of you guys. Those
We're
were
all
good
getting-
jokes.
We're all getting cooked. Wooden doors, Tone.
Wooden doors. Oh,
Wow.
it's been a crazy week in the HVAC world.
Oh yeah.
Lots of ups and downs, and
Yep.
Yeah.
It was pretty nice a couple days this week. Weather.
yeah, it was pretty nice. And then it got pretty cold, and
It's gonna get cold again.
Code.
But then warm
Code.
again.
And then
So-
and then warm again. Yeah,
it's a classic first, second, and third spring.
We're like
Yeah.
amateur weathermen.
Basically.
yeah.
All
That one word I can't say.
Bunch of meteorologists.
Meteorologists.
That's
First of all,
one.
all weathermen are amateurs. Okay.
Yeah,
Don't let them fool you.
That's true.
It's
With their
weather
f-
people.
Yeah,
Weather
fuck that.
people.
Get it right or don't do it.
Yeah,
was
they're
telling-
all frauds. They all just have
They're all
nice suits.
frauds.
Yeah.
I was telling
Amen.
some people the other day that their furnace was out, and they were like, "Oh my god, what are we gonna do?" It's like, "Well, just go stand in the corner."
Just
They're like,
mocking-
"What?"
mocking
It's
these
always 90 degrees there.
Okay.
And then they hung up.
Then they hung up. And didn't have to deal with that.
Is that
Called Air Masters.
was that the whole setup for the crazy HVAC week?
Yep.
Okay. I thought maybe it was. Oh boy.
Oh, I got something.
Hey, by the way, I mean, he said Air Masters, so I got to plug Dayton's. Call Dayton's. Don't call Air Masters.
Yeah. Who
Oh,
said
yeah.
Who said Air Masters?
Who's
that
at
you?
Air Masters?
I said who said that?
He said it.
I said it.
Why? Get the fuck out of here.
I mean, unless they want to
Airmaster
get
heating in air.
call 275-0509. They're there.
Uh-huh.
Is that a real thing?
That is actually
Yeah.
their jingle. Yeah,
Really?
It's been stuck in my head for 14 years.
Huh.
Yep.
Ours-
But don't
ours-
call them.
Our song's been stuck in mine.
Our
Yeah.
song.
Yeah.
We
Oh,
are
oh.
the garden of the goons. Bringing you the news.
I don't know all the words yet.
You don't have to like it. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
really
I
good.
love that
It's
part.
catchy.
The end especially.
Wait, what? The end? Yeah. So Dylan was saying when he sent that to the guy that was producing it,
Mm-hmm.
he cut that out because he thought that Dylan just like spit after he got done singing,
No,
and he had to like,
no, we want
hey,
that.
put that back in there.
We want that in there.
Put that clip back in there.
Yeah, love that shit.
So we were talking about it being nice out.
Sure.
Sure.
My kids have been playing outside a lot. They do that when it's not nice, but Monday, and they're outside all day after school. I cook dinner, get everything plated up, and it's like 7:15. They're all still outside. I go out to go to the gas station. I'm like, hey, kids,
Inside.
get inside. Food's on plates. Your mom's in there. I'll be back in a minute. I get back. I come up the stairs, and my oldest is standing in there with his mom. And he said, hey, can you give me some more time on my phone? I said, no, immediately. And he was like, no, I have to show you something. I took a video. And I look at his mom, and she's like, oh, you need to see it. And I immediately pulled the dad move, and I was like, is this going to piss me off? And she's like, no, you seriously need to watch it. I was like, okay, show me this video. Black screen, and there's a kind of an oblong shaped light in the middle. It's kind of changing colors, kind of changes shapes into like a circle. And there's no context, nothing. And he's like sitting there with a big grin on his face. I was like, what am I looking at? And he goes, it's a UFO. And I was like, what? And like his mom's like shaking her head, yeah. And I was like, a UFO. He was like, yeah, we were all outside. All the kids saw it. His friend next door also got a video. And I was like, are you shitting me? And he was like, no, I'm being for real. I said, what happened to it? He said, it's still out there. So we immediately all go out, slide. This is not a joke, by the way.
Okay.
This is going to be a tow truck thing.
Oh, kill you if it was.
And we all go out, on the patio. And I was like, where's it at? And he was like, oh, it's over here. So I was like, I don't see anything. And he goes, oh, wait, no, it's right over there. It was in that direction. So I look again, nothing. I was like, there's nothing there. And then I look again, and this tiny light starts to get brighter and bigger and brighter and bigger. And he was like, see, there it is. It's right there. Not even shitting you. I
Okay.
saw it. We all saw it. And the thing starts moving and changing colors. No flashing lights, just a circle. It'll kind of get down into an oblong shape, go back into a circle, change from white to yellow to green, blue. It's going up and down real slow. It goes completely off. Then it'll come back on again. Craziest shit I ever saw.
Interesting.
We were sitting there watching it, and then Jaden goes, I think it knows we're watching it. He's like, I think that's why it's going off. And I was like, whatever, you're 12. And then, it goes off again. It's off for a couple minutes. So we all decide to go inside. We go in, and as I turn around to shut the sliding glass door, the fucking thing turns back on again. And I was like, maybe he's onto something. Maybe he does know we're watching it. Yeah, it's crazy. It was there for a long time.
UFO experience.
All the dogs were barking, and my roosters were crowing nonstop.
Was this last night?
It was Monday night.
Okay.
You were visited.
And like the roosters just like continuous. And they don't do that typically
At night.
at night. Or even if the dogs are barking, they don't do it. Yeah, it's kind of freaked me out a little bit.
Yeah.
Don't know what it was.
Huh.
We all saw it.
Similar experience last night
Really?
for me. But audio, not visual.
Mm-hmm.
We thought we heard the tornado sirens. And then we thought, okay, no, it's like an ambulance or something. But it was incredibly loud. And it wasn't, woo, woo, you know, like an ambulance. It was like a really long thing. And I was like, okay, maybe it's the wind making some sort of noise. And it
was windy.
it was windy last night. And it kind of died down. It went on for like 5 minutes. It kind of died down where I almost couldn't hear it, but like my dog stopped barking, which is the weird thing here. Once it hits dark, my 2 outside dogs don't shut the fuck up until the sun comes back up.
Yeah.
The inside dogs, you know, their 4-foot ears were up. And I walked outside and I was like, I could still hear it. But I was tired. I was like, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to bed.
Yeah. If I
But-
die, I die.
But it was weird. It was odd.
Hmm.
So maybe there's some activity in our area.
Maybe.
Signs.
it's
Alex
well,
is tensely waiting for one of these things to be a joke, and
It's
neither of them are.
That's fine.
Yeah.
They're all just taking off and landing at Crane.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, it's part of the Crane weather bubbles, also the Crane UFO bubble.
Yeah.
I watched because I can see planes taking off from Gus Grissom
What?
at night. Like I misinterpreted it because I don't watch it very often. But the other night I was watching a light start real low in the horizon. It came up, and it was just a bright light, but you couldn't see the flashing lights until it passed over. It's like a plane with its headlights on. I hadn't really.
Well, that's
Ever
what I read.
noticed that?
Where he pointed, I immediately, because it's right
Yeah.
towards the airport,
Yeah.
like kind of southwest from my house. I was like, oh, you know, it's a whatever.
Yeah.
But no.
No, because it just. I watched the plane. I stood there and
no.
watched it,
Oh, it could be some of
but
those.
it was just the plane that went overhead.
Could be some of those New Jersey drones making their way west.
Yeah.
Yeah, no noise. Didn't hear any.
Well,
How
the
far
siren
off
would've
was it?
sounded
It was
like
hard
this.
to tell.
It's hard to tell at
Wow.
night how
Yeah, 'cause,
far
I mean,
a
it's
light
just
is.
a light. So I mean, if the light was the size of this room, then it was a long way away.
Yeah.
But if it was the size of a, you know, number 10 can, then it was way closer.
I don't know what a number 10.
The big thing of green beans you open up before
Like
church.
restaurant
Yeah.
size.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
a nacho bucket,
Yeah.
Yeah.
nacho cheese.
What you got on the sheet? What you reading?
I was just seeing what else I might have written down.
So who won the trivia? Are we tied?
He never
I think the audience really were
You're
they were the
right.
true
They
winners.
were
Yeah.
the true winners, yeah.
comment, like, and subscribe.
Speaking
Well,
of winning, I
fuck
went
them.
to an auction this week.
Oh.
It's a silent auction, which those are kind of weird.
Yeah.
But I won 2 dog whistles and a mime.
Womp womp. There it is.
Yeah. Just drink
some
all
more
of it.
bourbon.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You flunky.
I love
Hey, so
you.
we're
I love
approaching-
you too.
We're approaching spring
We
and
are.
the season of growth and new life.
Feels
Amen.
like it.
Yeah.
Who's starting a garden?
I don't know if I'm there
Me.
yet.
Going to.
Nobody else?
No,
Yep.
I don't have. I have grand plans eventually to have garden boxes.
Yeah, you
along.
have containers and stuff.
Yeah, but I've got a lot of other outside things that need to happen before that. That whole I have a very long brushy area along my fence line that I would really like to get totally cleared out so I could put containers there.
My big plan is I want an orchard. I
Yep.
need to start buying apple trees.
Yeah, I think we're going
Do
to
it.
start. We're going
Real-
to go with some fruit trees this year.
Rural King sells their fruit trees for like $30 or $35 a piece, and I believe that's what Ben and Rachel did, and they've
Okay.
got a decent little orchard going. At least the last time I saw it, they had like I believe they had peaches and pears and apples and maybe a cherry tree.
I also want to do a
I'm trading.
long ass grape vine
Long ass
row.
grape.
I don't know what you want to call that.
Super long grapes.
Super long grapes.
They smell terrible.
A vineyard.
A vineyard row. One vineyard row.
One row of vineyards.
From like where you turn by the chicken house to go out to the barn.
Sure.
Like I want to do a row
Yeah.
between there and then down to where the tennis court is.
That'd be cool.
Just have that be the border of the field.
Yeah.
I think that would be very much fun.
Yeah.
And apparently grapevines grow real fucking fast and they're
Well, you had some out here.
hard
for a
to
little.
get rid of.
You have to tend them.
That's not true. They grow really good
You do
regardless.
Well, they may grow.
Yeah, They
Well,
grow,
but
they
you
grow
have-
crazy.
You have to tend them.
Yeah.
Have
I'll
to
tend
prune
them,
them.
Alex.
But
Prune them.
You had grapes out here on that by the well,
Yeah.
right? For a little bit.
Still, I mean, they still come up.
Yeah.
I've chopped them down for like 5 years every spring.
So you've already
and
got
they
a starter. You can just give it something to grow on.
cut
Yeah.
some of those off. And
No, I mean just put your. That's kind of in your line that you're talking about, right?
it's a little more infield.
Yeah.
Than I would like,
You
and
can-
that makes it really hard to get to the pump.
You just start there
Okay.
and work your way out.
You could probably cut shoots off or rebury them.
Well, shoot, I probably could.
You could.
Shoot.
That's how I got raspberries.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Just
I'll give you some raspberries.
Hey, what is this? What do you got under there?
What?
Just gonna give you some raspberries.
Yeah, well,
stop.
that's-
Quit it. Start kissing on my love handles when I have problems.
Eli, get Reed another beer. No,
Okay.
just kidding.
Calm down.
Yeah, Eli said it's time to wrap up.
He's
I gotta
at
get
it.
I gotta get my kid here in a little bit. My feral child.
What happens if you don't? Like, do they just turn him loose, or do they wait?
They'd
or-
probably keep him.
Okay.
They like him.
Oh, it's Copeland. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't want that kid?
I don't know.
Good boy.
Good boy. Come here, boy.
Has he? No. Has he said chicken butt anymore?
I don't know. No. He says butt a lot. That's like his
Well.
favorite word right now. You're a poopy butt. Pickle butt.
I was on speaker in the van, phone, whatever you were driving the other day.
I'm a chick.
I was like, Kobe. He goes, what? Kind of like Alex would respond. I was like, chicken butt. And he laughed, whatever. We talked a little more. And then he was like, hey.
Hey.
What was it? What did he say? Elephant?
So, well, I can't remember what
He
he,
was
said.
like, elephant. I was like, elephant what? He goes, elephant poop. I was like, no. Needs a little work. But
Oh, yeah.
you got
Still-
the idea.
He's working
Sure.
on the delivery.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is he 4 yet?
Yeah. He'll be 5 this year. Right?
When's his birthday?
Yeah.
Don't ask
December.
us.
Yeah, Everett just turned 4 February.
He's an animal.
It's a bit
They're
of an
crazy.
animal.
That age is
That
wild.
age.
They're wild.
Yeah, I got to restock my snacks in the garage for next time they come back over.
Yeah.
Ate all my peanuts.
They ate all my peanuts.
They were like, we're hungry. So we got into my backpack.
Sure you didn't. What? Wait, were you here for this?
Yeah.
Okay. I was
Yeah.
like, just for the record, don't give kids peanuts. Like that is like one of the most allergic things.
Yeah, I wasn't watching Alex's kids by myself.
Well, I just wouldn't like.
I don't know why I wouldn't be trusted.
Do you know why that is?
No.
Why the peanut allergy? Because
of the
we
weak ones?
don't give them to children.
Oh.
It's like some of the most popular snacks, like in Asia and things like that, for children are peanut based.
And see, I've always
Really?
wondered
And
why
they
all
have
of a
almost
sudden.
no peanut allergies.
Yeah.
Well,
I said
yeah,
because
that's
they're
'cause
they're
they're
introduced to
dead.
it early.
We started our kids off on peanuts pretty early. Just like,
Yeah.
here you go.
Well, that's my nephew.
So my kids
Shellfish.
didn't even nurse or get formula; it's just peanut butter. That's all they had.
Really?
Yeah.
That's why they're so strong.
That's right.
Willed.
Yeah, not their teeth though.
My nephew was allergic to eggs, like pretty bad.
Really?
Yeah, but he's almost like growing out of it. Like Kate, my sister's been putting, like she's been trying, like she tried egg whites, and,
Weaning
like,
him on to eggs?
basically. But also
Yeah.
the whenever he was, I mean, he's 5 now. But whenever he was little, I mean, he would get hives, his throat would swell up, and like all that other crazy
Kind
stuff.
of like you when you eat duck eggs.
Probably has something similar, but I didn't have that kind of allergic reaction. I think mine was more internal.
You do have to be careful around egg whites.
What do you mean?
They can't take a yolk.
All right. Start the wind down.
How long have we been going, Eli?
Too long.
An hour and 21
Let's see, an
minutes.
hour and 21 minutes. And
Really?
Yeah, it's enough.
30 seconds.
That's enough.
Is there a clock behind me? What are you looking at? Oh,
The
you're looking at
phone.
the phone.
The foin.
Idiot.
I mean, the film equipment.
Yeah.
Not done with phones.
We
This is
are the
professional.
garden of the goons.
Actually,
Bring
the 28 years later was all filmed on an iPhone.
Really?
What?
Really?
28 years coming out was completely filmed on an iPhone.
Wow.
Okay, so we've got goals.
Sure.
We can do this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can do this thing. We're gonna make a movie.
28 decades later.
Please.
Oh, before we go,
You'll
You'll have to appreciate like this.
I hope.
did you hear about the nosy pepper?
I did not.
It was jalapeno business.
We'll cut that last one out.
Oh man. Yeah.
All right.
Credit roll.
What?
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Go check out our merch store. You can get this really sweet hoodie.
Or this.
And
That's almost exactly the same, but a different color.
potentially,
Or not one of these.
maybe even one that says "We're back" at some point.
Yeah.
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 That'll be cool.
We'll work on it. Maybe.
Oh, we haven't done a shout out. Shout out Kate for saying that.
Sure.
Shout out Thoroughgood Boots, Crane's Leather for reselling my boots every now and then.
Shit! I know.
Yeah, it looks like you're about there.
I'm about there.
I got some tread left on.
Hey,
them.
actually, I had a
send
listener
pictures
call me
of
this week and
Kenny.
ask what Cranes charge to resole a pair of boots.
70, I think.
70.
It's 65 or 70. Right
Jake?
out the door, baby. It's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I need
well,
to go pick up that
I actually told the
gun case I've got over there.
Yeah.
I told the person to call you because you would know.
Who was it?
Jake.
Jake the Snake?
Oh yeah.
Jake the Snake.
He sent us a
the
message.
pork man.
Did you see that? He sent
What?
us. He
Did he?
sent us a message on Facebook.
Like, stop doing this podcast. It sucks.
You're
Or
wasting
what?
your lives.
No, I think it was actually like more important, like stuff about their pigs and pork and stuff. But
Oh.
I didn't.
Yeah. My phones were busy.
Did you want me to read it?
Yeah, if you got it.
I'll see if I can sift through. Well, I saw it in the morning.
Sift through my.
Well, I saw it in the morning when I woke up, and you know how those go, like where you look at your phone and your eyes not really fully awake yet, and you're like, "Oh, Jacob messaged us. I'll look at that later."
I have a lot of unread messages
I can't
on
do-
mine.
And then,
Really? Oh, that stresses me out.
unread messages.
Here's the most
Or
important. part.
unresponded to.
If you recall the singing cowboy we were talking about,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Jacob says he thinks the singing cowboy is Happy George.
It is. Yep.
So,
Yep.
I've seen his
confirm.
videos on Facebook now.
Yep.
I think we had to talk about
And
it for
sit-
the.
Yeah.
And Salem is where he's based out of.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Sweet.
Hold on.
Yeah.
So let me.
This microphone smells like bourbon.
I don't know if this will show in the camera, but I've been burping and blowing it your way. Pretty much
That's
the
what
whole
it
time.
is.
So
I was
don't
like,
know.
it smells like food and alcohol.
That's
Thanks.
All right. So
Thanks.
here we go.
Sorry.
Blech.
If anyone asks, I sell pork halves and wholes, and have the butcher appointments already.
I'd have a pork hole.
Okay. He says, I will deliver the pig to the butcher, and the butcher will call the customer to ask how they want it prepared and packaged. Then, in a couple weeks, the customer can pick up the packaged frozen pork and pay the butcher for their work. I've compared the price of the meat the customers get with Kroger brand pork, and on around 150 pounds, the price difference was like $10. So,
But his pigs are cuter.
right.
That's
more
for sure.
better.
So that little bit of info you can find out more from. Hold on,
Bum, ba, ba, drum roll.
what's their? I forgot. I'm in your fucking
Jesus.
debt. I have no service here,
Oh, yeah.
so I can't look up the name of their Springville pork stuff.
Popcorn.
Popcorn,
Pop-
popcorn,
Pop
Creek-
cream.
Pop Creek pork.
Popcorn Creek Farms.
There you go.
There we go. Plugged.
All right.
Plugged.
That's
All
a
right,
free,
guys.
That's a free ad
we
read.
gotta clap. We gotta clap again.
3, 2, 1.
Oh,
I didn't know we were doing that.
We did it.
Okay, bye.